Look at this wall. Every autumn, the south side of your house becomes a highway of insects soaking up the last warm sun before winter. Most are harmless. A few bite. One leaves chemical burns. And one can trigger full anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction. Today we rank them all, least to most painful. And the ladybug is not the innocent little hero you think it is. None of these insects chose your house by accident. Their internal alarm clock is triggered by something you cannot even see: the changing length of daylight. As days shrink and temperatures fall past a critical threshold, their bodies flip a biological switch, shifting from reproduction mode into survival mode. Food and mates no longer matter. Every instinct narrows to one single goal: finding a sheltered crevice to wait out winter in a state of frozen inactivity. Your warm sunlit walls are the beacon that draws them in, and the gaps, soffits, and window frames are simply the doors they use to get inside. Meet the cluster fly, the insect that earns the number 10 spot on the pain scale for one simple reason: it cannot bite you at all. These flies are larger and slower than the common housefly, and when they move in, they do it in bulk, piling into attics and wall voids by the hundreds. They huddle together in windowsills and behind siding, but they never breed inside your home, and they never attack. Unlike the other invaders on this list, they are not after your food, your wood, or your blood. They just want a warm corner to ride out the cold. Zero risk to humans, zero risk to pets. If any insect deserves the title of pacifist, it is the clusterfly. Box elder bug takes number 9, and on first glance it looks almost completely harmless. Black body with bright red wing lines, it gathers by the hundreds on warm sunlit siding every fall, before squeezing through tiny gaps around windows and doors. It cannot bite. It carries no disease. It never chews your wood or insulation. In fact, it barely interacts with people at all. The whole problem is their waste. Box elder bugs feed on tree sap, and whatever they do not digest comes out as reddish-brown droppings that stain curtains, fabrics, and light-colored walls. Those marks set fast, and once dry, they stubbornly resist soap and water. On the pain scale, the only thing this bug truly hurts is your home's appearance. Earwigs look like they mean business, with those curved forceps jutting from their abdomen. But here is the truth: the pinch is so weak it can barely register on your skin. And the nightmare story about them crawling into your ears while you sleep? Completely false. Earwigs have zero interest in ear canals. They are drawn to damp, dark places, which is why you find them in basements and bathrooms after they slip through cracks in the fall. They do not bite, they carry no diseases, and they cause no damage. Their only crime is looking scarier than they are. On the pain scale, the pincher panic barely earns a pinch. Cockroaches do not bite. If the goal is pain, they barely register. But that is exactly what makes them dangerous. Earwigs pinch and leave you laughing. Cockroaches leave behind something far worse. Their droppings and shed skins flake into dust, get into your airways, and trigger asthma attacks and allergies, especially in children. And unlike most fall invaders, they will not die off in winter. They skip diapause entirely, staying active all year inside your warm house. Meanwhile, they crawl through garbage, pick up bacteria, and drag it across your kitchen counters, contaminating food with pathogens that can make you genuinely sick. The real cockroach threat is not the bite you feel. It is the allergy you breathe. The brown marmorated stink bug will not hurt you. It will just make you regret touching it. First detected in the United States in Pennsylvania in 2001, it has ridden across the country by hitchhiking in cars and shipping crates. When threatened, it releases a foul odor from glands on its thorax. The smell is gross but completely harmless to people and pets. No bite, no sting, no contaminated food like the cockroach left behind. What it will do is destroy crops. Orchard growers lose millions of dollars every year to these bugs. So inside your house, it is just a scented annoyance. On a farm, it is a nightmare. It looks like a ladybug, a tiny cartoon of harmless charm, and that is exactly the problem. This is the Asian lady beetle, and it bites, nipping your skin the moment you relax. It gathers by the hundreds on sunlit walls, then slips inside through any gap. When cornered, it performs reflex bleeding, oozing corrosive hemolymph from its leg joints. That fluid can trigger allergic rhinitis and asthma in sensitive people. Ask any vet. One 48-pound dog had 16 beetles clamped to its mouth, leaving chemical burns across its lips. The dog recovered fully, but the lesson sticks. This beetle ranks number 5, because cute is just the camouflage. Yet another reason to check your window screens before the leaves turn. House spiders, the 8-legged roommates you never invited. Most of them wandering into your home this fall are not searching for you. They are searching for a mate. Many species cannot even pierce human skin, so their bites are rare, and when they do happen, the result is usually a tiny red mark at worst. And here is the twist: they eat the other pests, trying to move in with you. Moths, flies, even the occasional beetle. So before you squash that web weaver, remember, it is doing you a favor. Leave it be, or gently escort it outside. Either way, you and your new roommate can coexist without the pain. Now for the exceptions. Across most of the country, The spiders moving in with you are harmless. But if you live in the American South, Midwest, or Southwest, two species deserve real caution. The brown recluse carries a venom that can destroy skin tissue, leaving wounds that take months to heal. The black widow packs a neurotoxin that attacks your nervous system, and its bite can land you in the hospital. The good news, neither spider wants anything to do with you. They hide in closets, basements, and undisturbed corners, and bites happen when you accidentally press against them. Learn what they look like, know if they are in your area, and shake out those old boxes. Yellow jackets are the only entry on this list with a real anaphylaxis risk, and in fall, they get worse. When the queen stops laying eggs, the colony's purpose collapses. Workers stop craving sweets entirely and switch to protein, which means they come straight for your sandwich, your soda, your skin. By October, thousands of workers have moved into roof spaces and wall voids, ready to defend the nest. They do not wait to be provoked, and they do not sting just once. One wrong step near an attic vent and you are not just stung, you are swarmed. This is the insect that turns a simple backyard meal into a hospital trip. Paper wasps take the crown. Unlike yellow jackets, they build open, umbrella-shaped nests under eaves, gutter lines, and porch ceilings, places you walk past every day. They are more defensive than yellow jackets and sting repeatedly. Their sting is intensely painful, and for allergic people it means a hospital trip. In fall, the colony is at its largest, and the nest is often hidden just above your head. You do not have to step on one, just get too close. That is the real payoff. Not the ladybug, not the spider, the wasp. Thanks for watching. Which insect did you expect at number 1? Tell me in the comments before you check the nest above your front door. Look at your wall right now. Describe what you see, and I will tell you exactly which of these it is. Whether it is a stink bug or a paper wasp, knowing your enemy is the best defense you have. Leave your answer in the comments.